What does it mean to be Sicilian?
This is a huge question.
Yes, it is. And I want a tweet.
To be born in the center of the world.
My name is Jeff Porter, and I have spent the better half of 20 years pouring and pairing wines for people to enjoy. In this time, I've traveled the world searching for the perfect glass to share with guests. And in these travels, I've not only fallen in love with the wine, I've fallen in love with the individuals and families I've met. Through wine, I've gotten the chance to meet all sorts of people and share in their stories and many unexpected adventures. I've decided to ask a few friends to join me as we seek our own adventures across Italy to discover culture through beverage. Welcome to Sip Trip. The roots of the Western world can be traced through the biggest island in the Mediterranean, Sicily. This rock, made from the active volcano Etna, has forever been one of the most important crossroads of the world. It has been the home to Carthage, Greece, Rome, the Moors, Spain, France, and Italy. Each leaving parts of their culture to create a place so unique, so rich that the moment you arrive, you will begin to plan your return. Today, Sicily is still a crossroads, and its story is ever evolving. So Alberto and Marco, two Etna boys. Marco, you're a guide here on Etna, right?
Yeah.
You just took us up this nighttime hike. Can you talk about this beautiful place and where we are?
I love to consider this active volcano as my mom because, we belong to her. She belongs to us. And in my veins flows lava. Take the positive energy made by this volcano. And for me, it's just pure love.
Etna is an inspiration for us. It's the proof that Mother Earth is always in contact with us. It's creative and disruptive.
Etna is the sun to many. It has a gravitational pull that is hard to escape, even when faced with danger.
My name is Chiara Vigo, and I am from Mount Etna.
Why do you still live here?
Mount Etna is a big reason to stay here, even if it's a very generous but also austere mother. In the past, Mount Etna destroyed a part of my estate. 21 hectares were completely covered by the 1981 eruption. At the last minute, the lava flow changed direction, and this change was, for my life, like a sliding doors moment. So I cannot leave this place now.
The drive to ensure one's next generation is better off is a commonality throughout the world. Parents will make sacrifices to ensure their children are safe, have shelter, and a chance to do better than their parents. For many, that means one must leave their home to find a better life. The Tornatori family left their home in Castiglione di Sicilia to seek opportunity for future generations. Though the family left, they always desired to come back home. Francesco Tornatori is a shining example of a small-town boy making his great-great-grandparents' dream a reality. So your father went to Australia as an immigrant from Italy after World War I. And he came back, and he what was his job in Australia? What did he do?
Ha fatto un lavoro pesante e tagliava la canna da zucchero.
So it was very labor-intensive, very hard work.
Ecco, un lavoro molto faticoso.
And why did he leave Italy to go to Australia?
Perché c'era solo questa opportunità. Allora l'Italia usciva da una guerra e non c'era un'opportunità. E mio padre aveva solo un obiettivo, quello di farci studiare, darci un'istruzione di livello superiore per far sì che noi non restassimo in campagna. Un obiettivo l'ha avuto, il secondo no, perché noi abbiamo studiato, abbiamo poi realizzato ognuno di noi i nostri sogni, non lavorando in campagna, ma siamo rimasti legati alla campagna e qui non l'abbiamo mai abbandonata.
When you meet a person with as much energy as Alberto Gracci, it is both exciting and invigorating. He is a son of Etna and is on a path to share his respect and love via his wines. Alberto, along with Salvo Foti, the Bonanti family, Alici Bonacorsi, and others, helped re-establish a place that was lost to history. Etna has been home to wine for thousands of years, but was forgotten until relatively recently. It is one of the most extreme places to grow grapes, as you never know what the next day will bring. Will a lava flow ruin your vines? Can you find enough people to work harvest? Thanks to Alberto and the pioneers of Etna, its greatness has been brought back to the world, and our palates are all the happier for it.
What made you go, this is the place for world-class wine?
But because, classical for me is a wine that always is in the middle between complexity and simplicity. And to be in the middle between complexity, deepness, generosity, and austere and delicate lightness is not easy. So you need a place like Etna where we have this magic thing together. This is not only a volcano, this is an active volcano. It means that here is the place where you have the youngest soil in the world to make wine. So they are really original.
The tradition of winemaking sees no better link through time than in the palmento. The palmento is a type of wine press found throughout Sicily that was used until 1989, when it was made illegal due to sanitary concerns. Yet some feel it makes the best wine and use it anyways. It is, after all, tradition. The style of wine press was born from an idea that dates back to somewhere around 4000 BC. Alessio Planeta, winemaker for his family's estate Planeta, owns land where an ancient palmento was recently discovered by a group of hunters. Alessio Planeta is a visionary, yet he is firmly connected to the island's core history and seeks to place his wines within that tradition. This ancient ruin has become a place of meditation and reflection for Alessio, a place to feel connected to the past and understand his responsibility to Sicily and its story.
Alessio, we've taken the road less traveled today up a mountain, and what are we standing in right now?
This is a very old palmento. So this was a place where they used to make wine 24 centuries ago. But the question is, why here? Why in the middle of in a mountain? Why in the middle of the rocks? And we came here with some archaeologists, and they have two ideas. The first was that they make this place here because there was some water here, because there were vineyards here around, and there were the soft rocks to make this. Another idea is that they make this place here because was the perfect position of making wine.
How does it work?
It's simple. We make our life much more difficult now, but at the time, they crush the grapes on the rocks there, they ferment here, and then the wine used to go there. There was a press there. They press the skins, and then of course they don't keep the wine here. They move the wine in a more safe place in the cities.
We gotta save a frog now.
Okay, save a frog.
Save the frog.
Actually?
Oh, bravis!
Oh man!
That is a giant frog.
Why don't you kiss him?
No.
Maybe it's a prince.
Maybe it's the prince, yeah. Currently living a dream. I'm in Sicily, here with the Planeta family. I'm doing my favorite thing on earth, which is cooking over an open fire. So we're starting with some salsiccia. We've got pork, lamb, veal. We have a ridiculous view. And anytime I can cook over fire, I'm at peace. So this is a very special moment.
So Jeff, now it's time to see the fish market. There is incredible place like a live theater, and it's part of our tradition. Huh? You will enjoy it.
I'm a little scared.
Don't worry.
Come on, Chinghio.
I feel like in a fish called Wanda. The green ones, they're delicious. Oh, I ate the whole bowl. That's gonna hurt on the way out.
Since humans began to migrate across the world, Sicily was always a waypoint, and for some a new home. Today, Sicily maintains that honor. The journey and the start of a new life is dangerous, scary, and unpredictable. Multivolti is a respite, a place where those who are seeking a better life are welcomed and helped. In a world where there is more anger directed at those who are seeking a better life, Multivolti welcomes all and helps all, knowing that together we are much stronger. Multivolti keeps the tradition of Sicily alive by being that crossroads.
My name is Claudio, and I'm one of the founders of Multivolti, that is a social enterprise here in Ballarò, Palermo. Ballarò is a very multicultural area of the city. It's in the historical center of Palermo, and is in this moment one of the most interesting places because we have in this moment 14 different ethnic communities, 25 languages, rich, poor people, and a lot of differences, and it's like what we call a permanent workshop of modern society. We decided to open Multivolti because we are a group of people coming from different countries with different backgrounds, and we were looking for a place where it would be possible to express our diversity. And a restaurant with food was the perfect way to express and to tell about all this diversity, all these cultures.
Being a part of a noble family that has been farming for hundreds of years could seem super cushy. Yet, through war, a creation of a new country, and the ups and downs of economics, the Tosca family has remained steadfast caretakers. Alberto Tosca is the latest generation of a family to pour his heart and soul into the land to ensure it continues to provide not just for his family, but for the community that surrounds it. The Tosca estate has maintained the local economy through jobs and investment in the area for centuries. Alberto is tasked with a legacy, and he has not shied from the responsibility but embraced it to see what more he can do to ensure it lasts for the next generation.
When you are in these old vineyards, how do you feel connected to your family's past, going back to the 1830s? Because they had this land, so they're walking around here.
I'm studying quite a lot to try to understand what was my roots in this way. And I think the history of the place is much longer than the history of my family and the history of course, of my personal. So you are just a land keeper for a short period. So just because you have a short period, you have tried to don't impact in a bad way in this short and try to do your best.
One of the most unexpected pleasures of our journey around Sicily was exploring the center. It is a place that none of us expected. I'd imagined flat or somewhat rolling hills and an impressive heat, but I was wrong. It is a small mountain range that undulates and twists throughout. It reminds me of the big skies and endless land of my upbringing in Texas. In every direction there is farmland. At the Tosca estate, they not only grow grapes, but heirloom varieties of wheat, raise sheep for making cheese and milk, and many other crops. The Tosca family is dedicated to maintaining a diverse farm that enables them to focus on sustainable methods of agriculture that produce flavors that are intense, pure, and beautiful.
We represent the first sustainable company and winery here in Sicily. The sustainability for us is not only for our moment, but also we consider the future. We give to the next generation the soil in the best condition. We are what we drink, we are also what we eat. And we have to respect the food and the wine. This is our mission, but first of all, we respect the soil and the field.
Why are there sheep here at Regali Alley?
Era come posto qua vicino, era il più bello della zona. Abbiamo scelto qua, normale.
You know, we all recognize the sheep herder stick. Is this used for anything or just to help stand because you're up all day?
Il bastone ha un significato anche con le pecore stesso. Tu quando vai dietro le pecore, loro già capiscono se tu hai il bastone o no. Questo non serve per dargli delle botte. Però già loro capiscono che tu hai una cosa nelle mani che loro naturalmente già...
Can you teach me one call so I can become a sheep herder?
Per le pecore, per chiamare le pecore,
Yeah!
Già, lo dobbiamo sentire.
Let's go get some sheep. Is it yeah?
Sì.
Yeah! Whoa! Put two. Whoa! Yeah! See, you're looking at me. Maybe Cardi B could be good at this.
On my first trip to Sicily, I was told, once you set foot on the island, its siren's call will link you forever. And I couldn't agree more. I not only desire to return, I yearn to. Sicily is like no other place on earth. The combination of natural beauty, history, mix of cultures, and of course, its food will indelibly be marked on your soul. Sicily is steeped in ancient traditions, yet dynamic and evolving. Due to its fiery past, it is a place that not only accepts change, but welcomes it. Etna wouldn't have it any other way.